Alright, welcome guys. Maybe I got all that technical difficulties finished, but welcome to the stream. Today we're going to play Tower of Time. Be first playthrough. Just kind of started it a bit, loaded it up, make sure overlays fit properly where we needed them, all that good jazz. So should be a good time. Let's see what happens. Probably end up dying a lot as I'm going to play this on hard mode. So let's kind of get into it and see what we've got going on.
I will tell you my story, our story. What is the reason, you ask? The story needs to be told, and if there is no one left to tell it, its meaning will be lost. Why now, you ask, when all lies shattered around us? Yes, you are right, but we are at the end of times. And when something ends, something else begins. So my story might yet live on in this world. They gave me different names. They called me the hero, the one who sacrificed everything to save the people and the land. They called me the destroyer, who betrayed the trust of all races and brought the end of times. I am both, and I am neither. I want you to hear me, see through my eyes, understand the reasons for the things I have done, and before I pass from this world, I need to be judged. I need you to judge me.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's start with the settings. Let's see, English on. All that should be good. Graphics. I think all that's good too. All right, let's we have quick save it all in here. Doesn't look like it, so we'll have to do just regular old saves. Okay. Well, let's see if this gives me. Right, here we are. Let's just go normal, and we'll go hard. Epic will probably be a disaster, so I think we'll stick to hard at this point. So here we go. Let's go.
Our land is dying, and we are dying with it. This was not always the case. Artara was once a place of wonder and beauty. The 5 races thrived in peace and harmony. Then, long ago, something happened. A cataclysm of unimaginable proportions. Something so disastrous, we don't even have a name for it. For when it destroyed our civilization, it took with it all knowledge of history. The past is now lost to us. Our future is uncertain. We are left trapped in a bleak and dismal present. The land itself is our enemy now. The weather extreme and unpredictable. Droughts persist for several weeks, followed by floods that wash everything away. Yet our gravest problem is the lack of sunlight. Storm clouds shroud our world in everlasting twilight. Without the sun, we are unable to grow food, and so we struggle to survive this dark world, a seemingly hopeless battle. I look back now to when I was a young boy, living on the fringe of the human domain. While hunting for food, I stumbled upon ruins uncovered by a recent earthquake. A bad omen, normally avoided. But this time, something drew me in.
Alright, here we go. And I tell you what, that was some good voice acting. The beginning, 25 years ago. The entire morning passed without the sign of a single rabbit. Rarely was hunting so bad in the woods surrounding your village. It felt as if something unnatural lingered in the air. A frightening thought that sent a shiver down your spine as you slowed your pace and gazed through the trees to a scene of total devastation. The forest laid before you sundered, littered with jagged rocks and vast chasms. The aftermath of the earthquake 3 days passed. Pushing back the impulse to flee home, you moved closer. The adults tell stories of the world regurgitating treasures from long ago. Just a look, you convinced yourself, your curiosity shortly rewarded by the sight of a large fissure emanating a dazzling blue light. Against your better judgment, you squeezed through the gap, leaving behind a world you've always known. Alright, looks like, okay, we're starting out as a child here. What is this place? It looks like a different world. Perhaps I should turn back. The elders are very strict about all the old stuff. If you come across anything strange that belongs to the old times, don't touch it. Don't press any buttons. Don't take any crystals. Come back and tell an adult immediately. Well, that's just children's nature. Are you kidding? We're going to touch all the things in this game. Bah, they're scared of their own shadows. It can't hurt to look around. Alright, here we go. Dude, this game looks really good for an indie game. I'll tell you what. Looks like with simple click to move here. Got a mini map. I don't see much currently, so no actions or spells. Highlighting. Is anything highlighting on the map? Oh, can we break bottles? I wonder if we can break pots and bottles. Oh, okay, here we go. As you approach the statue, its eyes flicker with life and it speaks. Interesting. Welcome to the sanctum of the first Magus. Please state your business. I'm not even sure we have business here. I just want to look around. The first Magus awaits you, Ambassador Churnstable, representative of the king under the mountain. Who? No, wait a second. I'm just a boy from the village. I was taking a look around. Then there was the Sanctum Guardians have been alerted. They will escort you to the administrative captain. Please do not be alarmed. Uh-oh. Did we just trigger something? Maybe I'll just go back the way I came. Might be a good idea, because we probably gonna die. Please, stay where you are, and do not be alarmed. The Sanctum Guardians will escort you to the administrative captain. Resistance is not advised. Oh, okay. You await apprehensively for a moment, but nothing happens. Wait, so is this just like an old alarm system that doesn't even work? Okay, nothing's happening. Alright, up the stairs we go, I guess. Oh, okay. Cutscene, here we go. Oh, is that a crystal? That's the crystal throne down there. Below you lies a large throne lined with immense luminescent crystals. As you peer over the edge and focus your attention on one of the larger blue crystals, a faint voice calls out. Mysterious voice. Fear is the gatekeeper that turns back the masses. Have courage, your destiny beckons. Who are you? What is this place? Come to me, the time is nigh. A powerful desire to leap off the edge of this precipice to the throne far below washes over you. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. We're not committing suicide to start. Sweat breaks across your brow as you force yourself back, step by step. The voice vanishes, but the irresistible urge to reach the throne remains. You look around for a safe way down. Probably the best idea. Alright, let's see. How do we get down? Let's go left here. Nope, that looks like a dead end. Maybe right is the way. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, look at those crystals. Shiny. I wonder if those have anything to do with these crystals we got up here in the corner. Maybe that's some sort of currency or something we're gonna spend. Okay, oh, here we go. Down here. Whoa. What do we got down here? Like some golems or something? I hope we're not gonna fight these guys, because I don't have any abilities. Just a kid. Just a kid, man. Can we go around? Nope. Okay. Not going around him. Look, a boy approaches. Another human after all this time, but a mere child. He doesn't have the skill to survive this place. That might be accurate. I don't have any skills yet. And yet, he has come this far. Perhaps he is ready. I don't even know if I'm ready. I'm ready to die. Hard mode is probably not going to be a walk in the park. Ready for what? This is all premature. He must develop the power, or else others will manipulate him. Yes, I sense it now. Are you capable, boy? Do you know magic? I don't know anything yet. Magic? No, of course not. I'm just a hunter. A hunter? But of what, I wonder? Tell us, do you always know where to aim your bow, even with your eyes shut? Enough. Leave him be. He doesn't understand. Besides, he poses no threat. Yet. We will see. Yes, let him pass. Let him see for himself. Very well. Go ahead, boy. Embrace your fate. Okay, guess I'm gonna go embrace my fate here. Ooh, we got some statues. First Magus. Okay. Beautiful armor made of pure gold. Bookshelf. Okay. What up, Twisted Slab? Thanks for the follow. Let's see what else we got over here. Anything? Doesn't look that way. Looks like a dead end. More statues. Okay. This looks like these may be the kings or queens of different time eras. Well, he didn't make it very long. 113 to 114. No more books. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Here's that crystal throne we saw from up above. A boy! You were still a child, and yet you heard my call. How can this be? Tell me! I don't know. Please let me go. I'm scared. I just want to go home. Yes, I can sense your fear, but this fear does not rule your heart. There is something else. You are different, as I once was, so long ago. Interesting. You are inexperienced, your ability undeveloped, but there is no mistake. Such dormant, feral, raw power, an indisputable match. I don't understand. Yeah, you got me too. I'm currently confused. There is much to explain, and where I have the will, I do not possess the time. I grow weaker by the moment. It took all my strength to raise the tower again, and I must rest now. In time, you will forget this place. You will grow strong and skillful, and find a position in your world. For this, before I release you, I must entrust in you an insatiable desire to return. I feel strange. What are you doing to me? For some day, many days from now, you will return to this tower. Seek me in the depths, and on that day, when my power has recovered, we will talk again. Please, please let me go. Forgive me, boy. You will come to understand, I promise. The memory of this meeting will vanish from your mind once you leave this place, but you will return as surely as a seedling reaches for the sun. Alright, so I'm a boy now, I guess. Maybe some time's gonna pass and I'm gonna grow up and come back. Twisted Slap, what's up, brother? Hope your evening's going well. Go now, run. This place is not safe for a child, even for you. Learn thyself, give thyself to the world as I have. Return when you are ready. Okay. Interesting. The beginning.
Descending the stairs led me to a crystal throne,
Okay,
which
little recap
glittered
here.
with swirling light. I felt strangely compelled to approach and sit. As I took my place upon it, a sudden torrent of light enveloped me. The illumination overwhelmed my senses. I grew nauseous and weak, but before I lost consciousness, the throne ejected me to the floor. I fled and told no one what happened, for fear of being deemed tainted and banished from the village, for this was the way of my people. I tried to forget the experience, to convince myself it was my overactive imagination. But the visions that followed said otherwise. Every night, the nightmares came. Their torment highlighted my confusion, as each morning I remembered little, fragmented images, words which made no sense, nothing more. I would have thought myself mad, if not for the strange, incomprehensible symbols I often drew in the sand. Proof that forces beyond my understanding were at work. People in my vicinity kept their distance, and I think they feared me. Over time, they learned to tolerate my unusual nature, but I was always alone, left to brood and ponder my strange fate. One winter, it all came flooding back to me. I realized the crystal throne sat not at the bottom of some ancient ruins, but at the top of a construction incomprehensible in scale. That the ruins were not ruins of some lost city or ancient castle, but a single massive tower buried deep within the earth, and buried upside down. Some unexplainable force had lifted the construction into the sky, rotated it, and driven it into the ground. In that moment of clarity, I knew one thing above all others. I had to go back to that place, for the power within was the one thing that could save Artara. Years later, I found myself a commander in the last human kingdom's militia. The king, a just man and good friend, granted me a favor for my years of loyal service. I had but one request: a small force of men and resources to return to the village of my birth and explore the tower. Preoccupied by an eroding empire, the king held little interest in ancient ruins and towers. He did, however, see the reclaiming of a long-abandoned village on the border of an ever-shrinking kingdom as a boost to the people's morale. He gave me what I requested, and his blessing. So here I am, returning to the very place which has haunted me my entire life. It is a desolate place now. Time has not been kind to my village. Most of it has rotted or been washed away. Yet the tower remains just as I remember it. I am in awe of the power within, and perhaps fearful. The men and I are setting up the camp in the village, while Cain and Maev, two of my most capable warriors, will scout the tower. Once again, I feel its call. We must uncover its secrets. We must find a way to reach the power within. If we fail, it will be the end of us.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Hopefully we don't fail. There's no telling. I'm the one that's playing this game here. At long last, just as impressive as I remember. I have never seen anything like this. Such green, healthy-looking plants. Oh, yeah, that's right. Our world is desolate. Okay. Whether by natural or enchanted means, something about this soil here produces abundant life. The key to our salvation. Whoever returns with the secret will be king of all Atara, or queen. Is this the secret we came for, my lord? New crops? I don't think so. No, there must be something else here. Where there is one secret, there may be others. Let's see what kind of secrets we can find. The profit. Potential. Here could be limitless. If you seek to uncover the secrets of this place, then we will do so. Maeve and I will scout the area before you proceed. No need for unnecessary risks. While appreciated, your concern is unwarranted, my old friend. After all, I survived this place as a child. We didn't go anywhere in this place. We ran like a little child. Oh, man. But you are no longer a child, my lord. You are a commander, and we swore an oath to protect you. There may be outlaws or raiders lurking. Ha! Scoundrels are of no concern. I'm well aware, my lord, is a skilled fighter, but this is a matter of regulation and duty. Okay? I shouldn't have to remind you of that. A commander's primary task is to command. Ours is to obey, and in this instance, assure his welfare. Maeve is right, of course. We cannot afford to lose you to some unforeseen danger or a long-forgotten trap. Allow us to clear the way and provide safe passage. At your discretion, old friend, but be careful. I recall an unease about this place. Strange mechanisms and statues of stone and metal, and something about the crystals. It is difficult to recall. The more I try to remember, the less clear it becomes. As if some will beyond my own works against me. I will return to the village now. Call for me once the way is clear. As you command, my lord. Normally I would allow the lady to go first, but duty calls for the strongest arm and the keenest combat sense to lead. Get behind me and stay close, fair maiden. Okay, I already see the dynamic duo between these two. Ha! This is going to be a long journey. Did you already forget what happened last time you kept calling me that? Yep, I knew it. So, tell me more about my lord. Have you known him far longer than I? Well, for one, he wasn't highborn. He earned the king's respect and his position through service and skill. I'd been in the king's guard just over 5 years when he first joined. A formidable fighter and quick learner, he showed immediate potential, but he often had this odd, distant look in his eyes. So odd. To tell you the truth, it spooked most of the other men. And what of this tower? Does he truly seek a way to heal the land? Or are we on a fool's errand? When you have spilled blood with a man on the battlefield, you know his mettle. Knave, I don't know what awaits us here, but I can tell you one thing. Whatever he is seeking in this place, he believes it will help us all. That's good enough for me. Okay, it's time to start. This broken statue is made of a smooth, glass-like stone, the likes of which you've never seen before. Next to it, there is a wooden sign with an inscription. Here at the fringe of the great northern forest, wise travelers seek the boon of Ruthchoke. Whisper to her the name of your dearest, and gain grace of the willow and strength of the oak. What's the matter, Kane? Don't think it'll work if you whisper your own name? Wow. It feels like a rather naive superstition. Besides, we have no time to waste conversing with a lump of rock. Let's go. Sheesh. Lighten up, shield guard. I was just joking. Alright. Down we go. Ooh, shiny. Okay, gold. So it looks like we're gonna have to click on things. Keep a lookout for gold here. That's a dead end. Down the stairs. Nope, more gold. By the great spirits, what is this? This water is so clear you can see straight through it. It tastes sweet too. The merchants back in the city would pay a week's wages for a pitcher of this. Look below. Have you ever seen fruit trees like that? Trees. Must have been talking about that right there. Let's go take a look. It's clickable. If a merchant would pay a week's wage for a pitcher of that water, they could give half their wealth for one of these things. Probably the fruit, I'm guessing. Careful, eating strange fruit can have unexpected consequences. You didn't have any second thoughts about drinking the water here. Take a bite. They're amazing. I'll take your word for it. At least one of us will be clear-headed if they turn out to be poisonous. Wise. Very wise. Alright. Oh, more gold over here.